Hello there, folks, changing to the Changing Army. I'm the Game of Changing Awesome, and welcome to Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Now, it's going to be a little bit different in terms of this game than what you may have been used to when it initially came out. Initially, it did come out on the 3DS, which I do own a copy of it. I got it from the flea market that supposedly we're having this year. Because when you view this, will be another year. And of course, I did beat it day one when I got it. Or when I actually got the game. The game was out quite a while ago, so there was that. But I liked it all the same. Now, of course, I do have a trainer on this for obvious reasons. Now, I did play a little bit of this just to get a few things here and there done. One thing I'm not going to be using the trainer for is to getting all these spirit recipes and dream stuff there. I'll blame that when it comes time. And probably I am going to try my best to, I guess, find all the treasures. Because those treasures do happen to have some dream stuff in it, like the actual recipes for each of the Dream Eaters and Nightmares. Which, as I said, I'll explain those when it comes time. Okay, we're going to go play in standard and turn the vibration setting off, turn the subtitles on. Let's go. Oh, and I'm not skipping the cutscenes to this.
Hey! Is this how you wanted it? Xehanort! You want to fill me in?
I am.
Hey! Do you remember now, or... Wait. Did you never lose your memory?
That's not my name. I'm not Xehanort.
What?
My name is Ansem.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
Riku, a storm's coming.
I know. The waves are getting steep. Furl the sail.
Right. Riku!
I'm fine. What's that?
Oh, he was right. Those wretched guppies are here. Well, it's about time we settled the score.
Ursula!
You only see her once.
Is this the test?
Come on! You can work it out later.
All right.
Sorry, dearies, but I won't fall for that trick.
And of course, you got mementos. I might as well play them. It's been a while since I played this, and I think it'll probably be a lot different than in the original.
Yeah! 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 Ha!
Of course, got... Oh, I should also, hang on here, I just need to get something up here. Just put the number... Forbidden Sorrows... Yeah, it was. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. But what's something else? There we go, that's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking at. Okay, I did find it. I won't be looking at it for a little while yet. Anyway, this is just telling you about your obvious things, so... What? And of course, we got the command gates for obvious reasons.
Freeze!
Blizzard!
Fire!
Fire!
Ha! Fire! Oh. Fire! Oh.
Oh, it's good to, of course, do a little bit of some, bit of toil. And now the action.
Toy with me, you insignificant fool! Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they pretty well put you right into a fight.
yeah,
With
yeah, yeah. Ha. Yes. Freeze! Fire! Yeah. Hey, ha! Hey! Ha! Freeze! Yeah. Fire! Hey! Yeah. Ha!
Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
To the depths with you! Time for my revenge! Freeze! Time for my revenge! Yeah! Ha. Hey! Yeah! Time for my revenge! Ha. Yeah! Hey! Ha. Hey!
And we're done. Let's see. What is the... Now, I will make mention of one thing. The game here does play a lot differently than what you would expect for Kingdom Hearts. If you play something like 2, then it'll be very, very different than what you're used to. It does utilize the like the 3DS, like the actual, I guess say the bottom portion of the bottom screen, but to an extent. Oh, that guy's back.
This world has been connected.
Now, this is what you would get if you got the.
As a
This right here, you would get this cutscene, and this is actually, supposedly from what I've understood, is that if you manage to I think it's 100% Kingdom Hearts recoded, like get everything that you could in it, there is a secret cutscene that you would have that would connect that game to this one right here for the Mark of Mastery exam. As I said, most of these I've seen myself, but I'm going to just play them because, well, it's been quite a while since I've actually played the game myself, both the original and, well, you'll find out.
Keyblade Master, Xehanort had a gift like few others. But such great minds are often plagued by a single great question. What is the essence of the human heart that weakens us or empowers us? The answer, he believed, would be found in the Keyblade War. What if the challenges of our past were in fact a map to the light and darkness that battles within us all? Xehanort had to know, so he renounced his duties as master and chose the Seeker's life. Since then, in many a guise, he has clashed with protectors of the light, Keyblade wielders like yourselves. And mark my words, he will trouble us yet again. We must be ready. Which is why you, Sora and Riku, are to be tested for the mark of a true Keyblade Master. No doubt you fancy yourselves masters already, but it takes years of training. Only a true master can teach you the proper way. Both of you are self-taught Keyblade wielders, an impressive feat. However, the time has come for you to let go of preconceived notions, forget what you know about the Keyblade, and begin your training again with a clean slate.
Huh? But that's a formality, right? I already proved myself. Me and the King and Riku, we can take on anything. Right, Riku?
I don't know. I think that in my heart, darkness still has a hold. Walking that path changed me. I'm not sure if I'm ready to wield a Keyblade. Maybe I do need to be tested.
Riku. Then count me in. Put me through the test. Just watch. Me and Riku will pass with flying colors.
Very well then. Sora and Riku, let your examination begin.
And of course, you do get a glossary. One thing I should make mention, if this is actually your first introduction into the Kingdom Hearts series, don't worry too much if there's like talk about stuff that's what from past. There is a Xenologity that basically they will give you a chronological event, set of events that will happen as you play through this game. It will give you like a little glossary idea. Keyblade Masters, Master Xehanort. And here's the new thing. Ready, set, dive. Dive mode. Keep in mind of one thing, if you manage to get an A rank on these, you get actually a really good idea on it. Also, keep in mind of one thing. As far as I know, if I remember correctly, there are, I believe, 2 boss fights in this. As Riku. Best way to pretty well explain this, in this mini game, you take down enemies and collect prizes at your far at high speed. The next is pass with the gold ring that lights up once you met certain goals. The goals vary from die to die. And of course, attack when weak when the target is red, and when it's yellow, you get the idea. In bosses, you will need to target their flashing weak point. Since we hit the pretty much to kind of, I don't know, quote somebody from SCB, hit the glowing fuck me light. As well, you can also reduce speed and quickly dodge. Pick up a magic flight you can use to perform a special magic attack. Here's the thing, this is only ever used once in the entire series. I'll go ahead and give my own opinion to this. I do like this in a sense. Yeah, see, pick up. Now, I do happen to have it set to infinite time, so... Oh, also... keep in mind one... And boom! Boom! I should make mention is that, your, rank is depending on time, score, I think pretty much just time and score pretty much determines. But hey, that's a meow wow. Flare!
Here we go! Faster! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
And here's the last time we'll ever see this town. So there you go, Gold Diver. Yeah, prize it, grab and clear time. Total points. That, and we got ourselves an A. Death Diver. Okay. There will be some achievements pop up for, well, obviously, since I am playing the PC version of this.
Huh? This is...
Oh, by the way, it's on sale
Travis
as of
Town.
right now, so...
Hey, what's with my clothes? Must be more of Master Yen Sid's magic.
Yep. And here's the last time we'll ever see this area. Yep. Travis Town. The last time.
But what happened to Riku? Riku! Hello? Riku!
Shut it.
Huh?
Talk about noise.
Ah!
Sora, right?
Yeah, but, how do you know that?
Looks like you're not a player.
A player?
Come on, keep up. In the game. Players get marked with the time limit. And this game, I can't afford to lose. I need my game partner.
Okay. I don't know about any game, but can I help?
What? Time out. Do you trust every total stranger you meet? Look, sorry, you're no good. You're not a player. And my pact's with someone else.
Okay, so we can't be partners. Why don't I just help you out as your friend?
Now we're friends? It's not that easy.
Not saying it is, but you could make it easier.
Yeah, sounds great. Whatever.
Cool. Lead the way. Whoa.
And here's the new gimmick. Flow motion. This is a gimmick that is brought back in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, one thing I'm going to make I did not do that. Anyway, one thing I'll make mention of is with Kingdom Hearts 3 that they do bring that back. But I will be explaining a little bit about how I'm not going to be doing certain things. I'm going to go right exactly for the actual main game itself with some codes. I'll explain that when it comes time. So let's just check my obvious stuff here. And much like from Birth by Sleep, you do get this. However, there is one thing with this, which I'll explain. I found it out myself. Let's get the glossary, T-Wave Masters, I'm just getting my good cities out. Dive mode, get the Dream Eaters, character files, the Riku. And of course, you got your treasures. Keep in mind, each character also has, of course, each of the different one. Each, and of course, you got the trophy self here. Here for obvious. Tutorials, Flumos and Basics. See them flashing? Let's use the environment to the fullest. And just video.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right, you can actually be able to do specific things.
Yeah.
Is there anything in terms of flashbacks? No, game help, mementos, dive mode, okay. Just need to check my configs here. Up, down. Okay, I'm just checking my configs there. Also, I might actually just do like this thing here off camera by finding the items. Also, I should also get my thing set up here. Don't want the multiplier to be not in my experience multiplier. Okay, I think okay. I forgot to set those. Them multiplier and experience multiplier. I just set those myself. One thing I should make mention of: if you're using McAfee, immediately get rid of your subscription, switch to Norton. The reason why I say that, look at what the price is, and then look at Norton. Also, make sure to add the trainer that I use here. I'm gonna go ahead and, if I can. There I go, it's got a tab out. This trainer right here, this one right here, make sure you add it as an exception. Otherwise, Norton will immediately delete it. You have to be very careful with that. So let's get scan. I'm just checking my if I don't want this stuff to be like in there, but okay. Also so it does move a lot more quicker. What's that? Save points. They're probably wondering, is there something up here? Yes. That's why this one is actually somewhat difficult to actually get because you would not know to go do that. Let's check around. If you actually want to know, of course you got your West level Auxiliary Matters, data reports. Well, no, there you go. Also, in case you're wondering, they are in groups of 8. So if you're looking for a Pacific one, then there's that. As I said, I will be at least showing it off at least once. And of course, go ahead and do my save. And there's of course my save there from before. We'll go over that. And this is also something that was only ever utilized in this game, Reality Shift. Now, there's going to be a slight difference in well, there's going to be a big difference in control to this. The reason being is because, well, I'll go ahead and tell you. Reality Shift will work differently. Make symbol appears over a target in time for a Reality Shift. If you're playing the 3DS version of this game, so try to imagine you're using the 3DS. In fact, I'll do this. Like this across your screen. What you will see on the screen is basically, well, essentially is a pink arrow going down. What you essentially do is you tap and hold. Basically just slide down, swipe down on your touch screen to activate it. In this case, it's triangle and circle. And of course, you do various things depending on what it is you want. In this case, it's barrels. Depending on the lock-on target, you may need to meet different requirements to get the pink Reality Shift marker to appear. For most foes, that means dealing a certain amount of continual damage. Try Reality Shift on everything. You never know what might happen. Oh, of course you're not gonna let me get it.
Hey, I didn't catch your name.
Dream Eaters.
That's a weird name.
Not me. Them.
Right, I knew that.
Don't let them surround us. Let's split up.
Got it.
Oh, it's Neku.
Huh?
Neku Sakuraba. You asked.
Neku Sakuraba. That's a mouthful.
No, it's really not.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
And now you got slow motion combat. Keep in mind of one thing. I don't really utilize it.
Huh. There. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, you can also,
Oh, come on. Oh, oh, come on.
there you go. And now we get introduced to...
These things with you, they're Dream Eaters too?
Yeah. If I'm gonna survive the game, I'm gonna need some extra help. Think you could control them?
Sure. I guess.
I'm gonna go check Camille. Enjoy this cutscene.
If we are ever to strike down Xehanort, we need the individuals King Mickey spoke of in his letter. We must lead them out of sorrow and slumber and back to our world. To do so, 7 sleeping keyholes must be found and unlocked, and a great power retrieved. As you know, every world is walled off from the next, preventing travel between them. In the past, you could bridge these gaps because the walls were broken, or because you could open special lanes with your keyblades. But your new goals, The sleeping keyholes are harder to reach. You'll recall in your first journey that you brought many worlds back from the darkness. But some never returned completely. They still sleep, cut off from all outside channels. Not even the Heartless can enter. But these sleeping worlds are said to have their own manner of darkness. They are called Dream Eaters. And there are two kinds. Nightmares, which devour happy dreams. And benevolent spirits, which consume the nightmares. The Dream Eaters will guide you, just as the Heartless once guided you to the keyhole you seek at the heart of each world.
And this is the new thing. Spirits. This essentially is how you're going to get your stats in the game. Keep in mind that you will have to actually max out the abilities of each of them. Also at the same time, is that, if I can get my guide up here on standby for the Dream Eaters. I think I can. Is that each of the Dream Eaters are different depending on who they are. As well, we get up Meow Wow here since this is the first one you're gonna get. Is that you will need to actually have it set to two specific dispositions for each and every single one. The reason being for that is that's how you're actually going to get your stats in this game. At the same time, you also have to max out their link points. But I'll explain a little bit about that. Yeah. You can go create spirit from recipes. You select our recipe. But I'm not really going to be utilizing those, so how about we go ahead and rank it up to a D. And there it is. Our first Dream Eater. I'm not going to bother with giving it a name. And of course, going to be equal for at least one of each. And of course, say hello to your new spirit. And this is what link points are. Build link points to unlock new commands and abilities for you. You have to max out the link points as well, pretty much the entirety of that board there. You do have to max it out. Otherwise, it will not keep. Where's my no. Oak feet. But there are two ways to change the disposition. Either by, well, of course, doing this thing. And now we have gotten, well, link points. On the ability link point, you begin at the starting point and 7 link points to advance one space at a time. Keep in mind is that you will have to have said spirit with you in order to get the link spirits. As well, they also have to be a certain level, and you have to link with them at specific points. Keep it also, if you're going with links, linking with them. The link points only apply to you actually legitimately doing their special attack. But also, the spirits work for both characters. And if you... Now, it's rare, and it's actually somewhat difficult to do a link critical. Performing a link critical will give your link gates a huge boost. And of course, off camera, I'll be making certain that I get the things set for each one. I will make certain of that as well. As well as also, of course, doing the things for the treasures off camera as well. But that's going to be probably after I do each and every single, I'm going to say, area. One thing I'll make mention of is you can go back to the areas beforehand. After you've done pretty much the initial story, you can go back in order to get the, well, thing. And of course, you can add a photo mode, and we're done. Well, how about we, hunt for some treasure?
Hey! Ha! Yeah!
And as you can tell,
Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
there we go. And of course, they also gain experience as well.
Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha!
So most of the time, you're probably going to be just attacking the enemies instead.
Ha! Hey! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
Also, it's very good to go around, try to find as many of the treasures as you can. There will be another gate that will happen to,
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Ooh, I got one of the training toys. Confetti candy. Yeah, I know about that. And much like from Birth by Sleep, you can edit your command type, which even by playing this, I've never really utilized it. I want treasures. Okay, doing so good with the treasures.
Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Hey!
Also, don't worry too much about your... Oh, and also if you press, well, in terms of what I'm pressing like the touchpad on my controller. I'm using a PS4 controller, by the way.
I brought you Sora. We had a bargain.
What's the matter, Neku? Oh, no way!
That wasn't the deal. You said you wouldn't hurt him.
Don't! Neku! They're too dangerous! What? Why am I so sleepy?
And here comes... Well, it won't show up yet. First boss battle. No? Oh, it's not until the second one. The second one has the boss fight. Yeah, the second one has the boss fight. Forgot about that.
Am I in Traverse Town? My clothes have changed. Sora! Where are you? I remember we fell overboard after Ursula attacked, and then I think we opened a keyhole. So, this must be one of the sleeping worlds. My Keyblade. It just sort of popped into my hand when I needed it most. Right. It started.
Wow. Where's your portal?
Huh?
It takes something special to jump between grounds without one.
Who are you?
My name is Joshua.
What do you mean, portal?
Are we just skipping past the part where you tell me your name?
Riku.
Hello there, Riku. Portals are like gateways that link up our worlds. Apparently, the world you and I are standing in right now, well, there are two copies of it. It's been sort of split in half. Portals are what let folks like us cross between them.
There can be two of a world?
The world is as many things as people need it to be. The concept that we all live in the same world, that's just in our heads. Surely you knew. I'll tell you what, Riku. I've got a little errand for you.
Sorry. I don't trust you.
At least hear me out. I'm looking for a girl named Rhyme. She's the key to the portal. And on the other side, who knows who we'll find? Maybe even your friend, Sora.
You know Sora?
Now I have your attention. But unfortunately, I don't know where he is. If he's not in this version of the world, I can only assume he has to be in the other one. Simple logic.
I see the logic in that.
Okay. You want to find Rhyme? You got it. Let's go.
Oh, and this thing will, of course, show up for each one. So, don't worry too much about it. Both of them are, of course, from a, I guess you could say, kind of an obscure game called The World Ends With You. Now, one thing I'll make mention of is I've never played it. I've heard tell about it, and even from Photon John with Photon John, when you actually going to finish Super Mario 64, or even Jet Set Radio. I actually would like to actually see you finish those. I'm not gonna lie. And this is one thing which I've never really used. You'll post these and you can get various things. As well, you can also, of course, get various difficulty things if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Might as well. Go back. That's good there.
Yeah.
What? Might have hit up these.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, one thing is that the maps here are relatively the same, but they're all a few differences. In this, so you will see them. Oh yeah, I can't do anything there because it needs thunder. Like right here. If you're playing as a Sora, you'll be able to go through there. Unfortunately, you can't go through there as of yet because, well, it's blocked off. In Sora's version, you can go through there. Unfortunately, you can't in Riku's version. I find it kind of interesting that you do play as both characters. Both characters work relatively the same. Maybe a few of their attacks are different, but they work relatively the same.
Joshua, why don't they ever attack you?
They being Dream Eaters? They won't go after you unless you're a dreamer. Which is funny because I've got plenty of dreams.
But they're definitely attacking me. So, you think I'm a dreamer?
Every human being is a dreamer. I had a friend once who said he never dreamed of anything, but it turned out that his were the most powerful dreams of all. You sort of remind me of him. Why don't we give your dreams shape? In this world, they take form as Dream Eaters, which can become great allies.
And now we actually get this with Riku. Now, this you get 2 of these right off the bat. And of course, you can also create, of course, another spirit. As you can probably tell, where it shows there where there's a star, that means you already got that one out. Also, keep in mind one thing is that, as I said before, each of these are pretty well the same, so you don't have to worry. You get them from both.
I got you now, Joshua! Once I take you down, yo, me and Rhymes is going back where we belong.
Beat! How many times do we have to go over this? You've been tricked by that rogue in the black coat.
What? Black coats? But that's...
I'm telling you, you've made a friend of our enemy.
Just can it, alright? Your inverse psychiatry ain't gonna work. Let's go, Dream Eaters! What? Ugh, man, not cool.
And this is how you get Link, the Link thing. Sora and Riku eat Link with spirits in their own unique way. Once you fill out the Spirit Link Gate, it will briefly lend you its power. You can of course do various things depending on what it is. Either link with 1 or link with 2. And of course, if you do it with 2, you get a powerful dual link, which that does count towards both. If you have 2 Dream Eaters that apparently do both have things where you have to link with them a certain amount of time, like you have one that both of them or link with them one more time. If you do with the link charge with both of them, it counts towards both.
You know what? Forget it. This is stale, yo.
Playing the tough guy 24/7? I'd be worn out too.
I just want to protect the one person who matters. I know the feeling. Why am I suddenly so sleepy?
And now we get this. Oh, I think it's after this.
Long ago, in the age of fairy tales, the world was filled with light, a gift many believed from an unseen power known as Kingdom Hearts. You see, Kingdom Hearts was protected by its counterpart, the Keyblade, so that none could ever lay hands on its mysteries. But in time, the world was overrun by legions who wanted the light all for themselves, and the first shadows were cast upon the land. These warriors crafted Keyblades in the image of the original Keyblade, and waged a great war over Kingdom Hearts. We call this the Keyblade War. But though the war extinguished all light from the world, the darkness could not reach the brightness inside every child's heart. With that light, the world was remade as we know it today, with countless smaller worlds shining like stars in the sky. As for the real Keyblade, it did not survive the battle. The 2 elements that created it, one of darkness and one of light, shattered into 20 pieces. 7 of light, 13 of darkness. And as for the source of all light, the one true Kingdom Hearts, it was swallowed by the darkness, never to be seen again. As long as it remains there, even the brightest world will have its dark corners. After all, light begets darkness, and darkness is drawn to light. For this reason, some decided to use the Keyblade, a weapon designed to conquer the light, to defend the light instead. These were the first heroes of the Keyblade.
Where is he? Huh? They're both gone. Before I fell asleep, Neku said that he and that creep in the coat had a deal. But what was the deal? Are the 2 of them in league? That can't be right. We never even found Neku's partner. I guess I should just take a look around.
And now because this. This in itself was only ever utilized once, which I do agree with. But this is basically what's known as the drop gaze. Basically, you have a time limit in between each character. The thing is, each character, of course, does have pretty well the same thing. You can also, of course, drop between the characters if you really wanted to. Gates continue to decrease as you explore the field. Sleep and other negative side will cause your drop gates to drain more quickly. And of course you drop to the next character.
Hey!
Yeah! Yeah!
There we go. And I might as well check the beauty link here. Okay, this one's just getting to a certain level. Okay. At the same time, I was going to do that. Okay. My items. My stuff here. Alright. Looks of it, that's going to be it for now. I believe in the next episode we'll possibly be finishing up in this world and doing the boss fight. I don't know what will happen then, but when it happens, it happens. Anyway, subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on the channel. Comment down below what you think of this game, or if you have another game you want me to check out on the channel, be sure to let me know down below. Until next time, stay 20% cooler, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye bye.